What would your life be like if you were able to pay off all of your debts and start investing in your future wealth? If you're tired of wasting money on old student loans, credit cards, huge car payments, and mortgages, it could be worth taking some extra efforts to get out of debt. Many people are terrified and burdened by their bills, but paying down those balances may be easier than you think. Thousands of people have benefited from Dave Ramsey's baby steps, which have provided them with guidance when they are unsure what to do about their mountain of debt. It's pointless to be afraid, so instead, study Dave Ramsey's tried and true strategy for achieving your financial goals. Our culture encourages us to be excessive consumers by heavily marketing throwaway things and the latest fashions to us. But do we really need the things we frequently buy on credit? A little foresight can go a long way toward improving our financial situation. Welcome to Cashflow Canvas, where we teach lessons about investment and money-saving techniques. If you want to make your financial future better, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Baby Step 1. Begin an emergency fund by saving $1,000 as soon as possible. Many people believe this is a difficult endeavor, but it is the beginning of your journey to financial freedom. Pose one question to yourself. Is there anything I can give up, any habit or everyday expense that I can forego? Everyone has what Dave refers to as a lat effect. It could be your morning cup of coffee on the way to work or a frequent lunch buy. Most people have something they can give up to begin the process of constructing a safety net. Simply becoming conscious of seemingly trivial expenditures will allow you to save that money instead. Perhaps it's a lottery ticket, a snack from the office vending machine, a Coke, or, worse, a cigarette habit. Giving this some attention can result in significant savings. Is there a practical option for raising your income if you cannot make any sacrifices to your budget? Perhaps work some extra hours, take on another job for a few hours every week, or earn some extra money in another way. Baby Step 2. Once you've saved a tiny amount of money, it's time to use the Debt Snowball to pay off your debt. Begin by listing all of your debts in order of importance. Beginning with the smallest level of debt, start paying it off right away by making extra payments that will be applied directly to the principal. It could be a credit card balance, a clothing store due, or a minor auto loan. By sending extra funds to a specific debt, the payments will lower that balance more quickly because the extra funds will be allocated to the principal. Begin with the smallest debt balance, pay it off, and then move on to the next smallest on the list. Make minimum payments on all debts except the one you're working on. When you've paid off one loan, move on to the next phase. This stage can take a long time depending on the amount of debt you have, but the good news is that the process tends to speed up owing to the snowball effect. As you lose the unpleasant baggage of debt, you'll quickly begin to feel in control of your own life. Baby Step 3. Now that you've saved your $1,000 and paid off all of your debts, it's time to start saving for an emergency fund. Take the money you were putting towards debt and put it aside for 3 to 6 months' expenses. This includes funds for unanticipated expenses, which could be due to a personal injury, assisting a family member, an unexpected car repair, or a sudden layoff. 3 months of spending is the bare minimum. And if you're self-employed or rely on commissions for income, it's a good idea to set aside 6 months for any significant unforeseen bills during late bull markets if the economy becomes fragile. It's a good idea to keep the 6-month period in mind just in case. This may appear to be a large sum of money, and it is. You want to have enough money to meet any emergency without going into debt. Baby Step 4. It's time to think about retirement. Even if you believe you are too young to retire, you don't want to be one of those people who starts planning for retirement 2 or 3 years before they are ready. Dave Ramsey suggests that you and your spouse invest 15% of your gross income each month in a tax-advantaged account, such as a 401k or an IRA. For example, if you make an average of $59,000 per year, you will need to invest $739 every month at a 10% rate of return. Starting at the age of 24, you'd have more than $1 million by the age of 50. Some may find this tedious, but it will be wonderful when your investment gains outstrip your salary. Don't be concerned if the market fluctuates and your accounts lose value. This is entirely natural. Instead, keep investing and appreciate the fact that you can now buy lower-cost investments. Baby step 5. You've paid off all of your debts, saved the mortgage, and have begun saving for retirement. It's time to start saving for your children's college education. Education is vital, but how we pay for it is critical to ensuring that your children are not saddled with debt when they begin their careers. It's not too late if your children are already in high school. You just need to be more focused. Consider a 529 college savings plan or an ESA education savings account if your children are still young. These are specifically created for college savings and will provide you with a tax credit. The savings saved aside for them now will give them a leg up when they graduate debt-free and can start developing their own fortune. However, don't get ahead of yourself and skip this step before finishing the others. Instead, you could assist your children in exploring lower-cost alternatives such as community college. Baby step 6. There's only one thing standing between you and debt freedom. Pay off your mortgage. After you've fully filled your retirement and college accounts, this will most likely be your highest debt, so don't be surprised if it takes some time. Because mortgage payments are largely interest for a long time, the increased principal payments you'll be making will have a significant influence on your balance. With all of your smaller bills already paid off and all of that extra money available to pay down your mortgage, you'll have the wind at your back. Making extra mortgage payments will be easy once the automobiles, credit cards, and college loans are paid off. It's been claimed that after your mortgage is paid off, the grass in your yard feels different. Consider your lawn when it is free and clear. When you have paid off your mortgage, you will have a lot more money to put into investments and donate to your favorite charity. Baby step 7. You have finally paid off all of your debts. You can now live and contribute like no other. You've reached the most fun and exciting stage, as Dave would say, because you're no longer sending interest payments to the bank. It's now time to concentrate on building extraordinary wealth by allocating extra income towards your retirement and investment accounts, so you can start generating more interest for yourself. Increase your 401k and IRA contributions so you can continue to live like no one else in your retirement years without relying on Social Security or working income. If you want to buy rental property without acquiring a mortgage, you can do so by paying cash. You can even begin to be really giving by contributing a portion of your earnings to a charity or church. Consider the legacy you'll be able to leave to your children or charity if you speed your wealth building in the coming years. When you have a debt-free mindset, it is much easier to save more and spend less. It's no fun or essential to be incredibly cheap and thrifty. Simply live on less than you earned so you may save a chunk for your future and spend cash for things like holidays and new automobiles. It is freeing to take charge of your financial destiny by paying off bothersome debts and starting to earn compound interest. Instead of the credit card business benefiting from your reckless spending, you have control over your future. When you initially start taking small steps, it may feel like you're a lifetime away from reaching your goals. It may take some time to get from $100,000 or more in debt to financial freedom, but the progress you'll be making will no doubt begin to motivate and keep you motivated. Not to mention that as you improve, things speed up and become easier. If you're feeling stuck by a mountain of debt, start by making these small steps. Your future self will be grateful. As we conclude, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you found value in this video and learned something new, and I look forward to seeing you in our future videos. I would deeply value it if you could like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support will help us to create more valuable content, and we can work together to secure your financial future. What are the key takeaways from this video that you can share in the comment section?